Today I'm gonna crack open this huge box that was sent to me from arrtx, and this time around, they sent me my favorite type of medium to use on this channel, which is of course, alcohol brush markers. But to be more specific, what they sent over is a 90 pack. Yeah, the 90 pack of markers. This is their Oro series. As I said, these are alcohol brush markers. Now previously, I think it was 2 months ago, they sent me a pack of their pastel alcohol brush markers. And listen, the verdict for them, I really enjoyed using them. Good quality. I thought they performed really well. So when it comes to this pack I got right now, I got high hopes for it. Hey, so of course, man, we gotta open this up. Now listen, I did remember last time I used these markers, I was really impressed with the packaging of them. Like, it's easier just to show you real quick. You can prop them on your desk, and this obviously makes it easy just to like grab the markers as you're painting, coloring, and it like looks nice on display. And the case also has a strap to make things portable, so you know, you can carry it with you if you're on the go. So I was definitely impressed with the package design. It looks nice, it's aesthetic, and it's useful too. Now me personally, I like setting my markers on the desk like right near me because it just encourages me to create more and kind of eases me into the process of making something new. Now these are dual-sided markers. Of course, we're gonna get a brush side. You can see the brush right here. I normally use the brush the most, but on the other side, of course, we also have a chiseled side. And to show you too, these markers are numbered on the caps. You can see they got the color and the number. But man, it's about that time. We gotta start using these markers now. Now, I did have this old drawing of Spider-Man I made like back when I was drawing video game characters. This is the PlayStation Spider-Man, and I'm gonna try to color it for this video. Now I'm just testing the markers out, doing a little bit of swatching, trying to find some of the colors that I might need. These markers do have a nice brush. It's not too stiff, it's nice and flexible, but still a little bit firm. So that's definitely a huge plus for me. But man, I'm gonna go ahead and start placing some of these colors on Spider-Man. I think I got the ones that I need to grab the markers that I need, so let me get to it. Now, usually when I use my markers, I lay down the base colors first, then I'll add more layers like the shading afterwards. So you can see we got started with a nice saturated red for Spidey, and I'm going for a nice, clean, polished look to this. And you can see the markers have really nice coverage, like everything is looking smooth. The color is also like drying really fast. It's not smearing or fading. Also gonna have to grab a vibrant blue for this. We are drawing Spider-Man. That's a part of his suit. We definitely gonna need a blue. Now, as I said at the start, alcohol brush markers are my favorite medium to use because I'm most comfortable with them, but I will use a couple of the acrylic markers. I do have some arrtx acrylic markers too that I might, you know, use them occasionally on this piece, maybe to add some highlights. But you know, with 90 colors, we got a wide assortment of markers to choose from. You know, this pack should definitely be able to last me a while. Now, I know I keep on saying this, but I do really like the brush on these markers. I'm able to get into the smaller, tiny spaces, and I have enough control not to like just smear the marker color all over the place. Now, obviously, we gotta do some blending with these markers. I'm gonna test it out on a separate piece of paper. You can see I'm going from a light shade of yellow to a more dark shade. You know, I just wanna create a nice smooth gradient using these markers. I forgot to mention, I'm also using smooth marker paper whenever I use alcohol brush markers. Yeah, I usually either use the smooth paper or sketchbook paper. It works well with them. And I actually really like how this gradient is looking too. These markers are performing well. Now, of course, I'm gonna start adding some of the darker shades to his suit because if I would've just kept it at the base colors, it would've looked like really flat. This is gonna bring more dimension into the piece. I'm also gonna do a little bit of blending too. Another thing, I am gonna add sort of a stylized explosion behind him. I'm definitely gonna have to color that in. I mean, you know, he is a superhero. I know y'all would agree. We gotta add some type of explosion. I'm gonna be honest, man, I am really impressed with the performance of these markers. I don't really have too much complaints. They feel comfortable in my hand. They look nice on the paper, whether blending or just laying down a color. You know, I've just been easily grabbing the markers that I need from the case. And to go back to Spider-Man, you know, I think this piece is looking really vibrant, almost like it's kind of popping off the paper. I'm using some of the gray markers to get his eye together. I didn't want to use like total complete black for this part. I have the markers in my hand, though. I've been shifting through them trying to find the right one that I need. Now, I like the way this is looking so far. You know, we got the Spider-Man right here, but it's not finished. It's not finished yet because I still am gonna add in an explosion behind him. I just gotta figure out which colors I'm gonna need, get the yellows right. Mainly the yellows I was using when I was doing that blending, testing out the blending capabilities. So yeah, we're gonna try to get a nice explosion behind him. And as I said, I'm gonna try to make a stylized explosion. I don't want it to look too realistic. And to bring out the yellows more, I think I'm gonna color in the background black. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Let me just get this together first, add in the details. After I get this together, I'm gonna fade into the reveal and I'll show you what the markers ended up producing for this one. But make sure to hit the subscribe button first. But you can see how the Spider-Man turned out. Listen, man, as I say, I'm really impressed with these markers. I wanted to say thank you again to arrtx for sending these over. I'll have all the links in the description of this video for the markers and their site. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this one turned out. But new videos will be on the way soon, so make sure you please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm out.